luxury, prestige, opulence, lavish. These are just some of the words that can be used to describe a car like the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. For decades now, it has been the benchmark for all other luxury brands to compare themselves against. But in the last 10 years, a new player has joined the market, from Korea. The Genesis G90 is poised to take on the established luxury brands such as BMW, Lexus, and Mercedes-Benz. Let's dive right in and take a look at the back seats of these two vehicles because, let's face it, if you own either one of them, this is where you want to sit. In the past, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class was available as a short wheelbase and a long wheelbase, but for 2023, it's only available as a long wheelbase. What that means is more leg space in these back seats. They can be power operated, and at the touch of a button, you can make the front seat fold forward and this one recline, which means that you will be more relaxed. These back seats can also be heated, ventilated, and massaging. There's also power sunshades, power footrest, and you can option the S-Class with little tables that fold out and you can put your laptop so you can work. All of the functions for the back seats are controlled through a touchscreen on the center console, and it is detachable. By comparison, the Genesis G90 is also available as a long wheelbase. What that means is a lot of leg space in these back seats, even for someone as tall as myself at 6'4". The back seats are also powered, heated, and ventilated, but they're not massaging, at least not for the Canadian market. If you're watching in the United States, then you do get massaging back seats. I'm not sure why there's that discrepancy between the two markets. There's also power sunshades, power footrests, and power closing doors. Yes, you can actually close the doors with a push of a button right here on the center console. Speaking of which, most of the functions for these back seats is controlled through the center console and the little touchscreen. However, it is not detachable like how it is in the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Overall though, you definitely do feel like a VIP in the back seat of the Genesis G90. The front seats in both cars are just as comfortable as the rear seats. They both come equipped with heated, ventilated, and massaging front seats and multiple seat adjustments such as lumbar, side bolsters, and thigh extensions. The design of the rest of the interiors, however, couldn't be any different between the two cars. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class is all about screens. The infotainment touchscreen in the center measures 12.8 inches diagonally, while the driver display measures 12.3 inches diagonally. There are very few physical buttons in the S-Class, as most of the vehicle functions are controlled through the touchscreen or by voice commands. The Mercedes also has multiple trim options including black and silver blended stainless steel, walnut wood, piano black, and open pore wood. The Genesis G90 also incorporates a lot of vehicle functions in the infotainment system, but it has physical controls for the more commonly used items such as the climate temperature or the heated and ventilated seat controls. Both the driver display and the infotainment touchscreen measure 12.3 inches in the G90, and there's a smaller touchscreen just below the main screen for all of the climate control functions. The Genesis doesn't have as many trim options as the Mercedes, but the forged carbon, open pore wood, and brushed aluminum trim looks and feels premium. The two cars couldn't be any different from one another, but they both exude a look of luxury. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class has smooth flowing lines from the front all the way to the back. It has the trademark three-pointed star on the hood, and it has full LED headlights and full LED taillights. The Genesis G90 has two distinct design elements. The first is the shield that's in the grille, as well as the tailpipes and a little bit in the wheels. The second prominent design are the dual lights that are in the headlights, the side turn signals, and that wrap around the taillights. So which of these two looks do you like better? Let me know in the comments. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class gives you two engine options. The S500 comes equipped with a 3-liter inline-6 with a 48-volt mild hybrid system, and it produces 429 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. The other option in the S580 is a 4-liter bi-turbo V8, also with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. This engine produces 496 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. Of the two engines, the inline-6 is more comparable to the engine that is under the hood of the Genesis G90. This car is only available with a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. This engine produces 409 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque. The V6 in the G90 is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and power is sent to all 4 wheels. Both the inline-6 and the V8 in the S-Class are paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission, and they too send all their power to all 4 wheels. Both cars accelerate quickly, but of course, the S580 accelerates even more quickly thanks to the powerful V8. However, straight line acceleration is not the forte of these vehicles. They were designed to provide the utmost comfort for their VIPs in the back. As such, both luxury cars are equipped with air suspension and adaptive dampers that scan the road ahead and adjust the damping accordingly for a smoother ride. They're both also available with rear-wheel steering that allows the rear wheels to turn in the opposite direction to the front wheels, which provides better maneuverability at slow speeds. So by now, you're probably wondering how much these two luxury cars cost. Well, between them, the Genesis G90 is a bit less expensive, but it still starts at $115,000. However, for that price, it's pretty much fully loaded. The Mercedes-Benz S500 starts at $143,000, and this S580 costs $155,800. With the S-Class, you can still add more packages and options, but that will further raise the price. So, if you are on a bit of a luxury budget, then the Genesis G90 does tick off all the right boxes. It's quiet, it's smooth, it's comfortable, and has all the right features. But the Mercedes-Benz S-Class is still the benchmark for luxury vehicles. It's at the forefront of technology, and usually it's the first car to get all the latest gadgets and features. If you'd like to know more about either of these two cars, please don't hesitate to contact one of our product specialists at OpenRoad Mercedes-Benz Surrey or Genesis Richmond. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.